We did a story like 3 weeks ago about how lithium was going to be a problem and it was going to be scarce and it was going up in price and oh my God. And then a week ago, I started seeing stories about, oh, wait, lithium prices are going down. There's more lithium than we need. There's a whole bunch of lithium. Lithium isn't that uncommon.
It's the third most common element in the universe.
Well, there you go. I was going to say
that
something.
Sounds a lot like a Toyota commercial, but where they get hydrogen from.
Oh God,
hydrogen's everywhere.
Yeah. So this is like any commodity. It goes up and it goes down, right?
Yeah.
But is this overproduction? Is this people seeing the boom in battery technology, and of course all these batteries are taking lithium as a major part of the makeup. So many different lithium processing facilities have got involved, come online, and now they're starting to produce more and more and more. And of course, at some point, you're above what they can sell. And now you're starting to stockpile it. So yeah, things can turn on a dime, I would imagine, because lithium, as it's actually produced, it's basically produced in pools, is it not? And then it's like dried and into a powder, and then they kind of scrape it off, and then they fill the pool again, and they start the process again. I don't know about the timelines.
It's called lithium salt, and you mine it the same way you do sea salt and table salt.
Yeah, so
that came to mind.
It's not a complex procedure. It's something that can be done on mass scale, and of course, as more and more of these processes start up, there's just more of the product available.
Yeah, this reminds me exactly of salt.
Yeah, it is salt. Yeah,
it is.
So, yeah. So same thing though. Like we heard all these tales about, oh, it's so hard, it's so rare, it's so blah blah blah. Everybody else says profits. I can get in this, and now you've got too many, and the price falls. And the availability is there.
There are some things that are truly hard to get. Cobalt is probably a better example of something that is more difficult to get and less common. But again, not necessarily an unsolvable problem. And these things, I think sometimes these things are used to say, oh, we can't, this clean technology is horrible and we can't do it. It's going to be too expensive or da-da-da. And, again, as Casey just very eloquently said, it's expensive. A whole bunch of people get in there seeing a profit and boom, the price comes down.
Right. And then you've got the problem, of course, that if a group or a number of groups go bankrupt or get out of it because it's not profitable anymore, then when the demand comes, it's scarce again. So it's this market weighing out of demand and production, and that's not uncommon with anything in today's world,
especially any sort of commodity, even a really expensive commodity.
Yeah.
Evan,
so
what do you think?
They say the price went down about 30% in a bump, and then that could ruin a number of companies at any point. If your product drops in value by 30% overnight, like that's huge.
Yeah, I think when people look at the numbers, they look at the demand and they look at the supply initially, and then they can write an article about fear. Look, so there's not enough supply to meet the demands, and we're going to have all this trouble. Well, that's not taking into account the market that's going to go, we see the demand, we're going to help increase that supply and do what needs to be done. And so, I don't know. Everybody gets dramatic looking at the moment. They do. It's like what matters to a business? A quarterly report, right? Now, hardly ever does anybody look at the long-term, benefits. Yeah, we're going to take some quarterly losses, and it's similar here. And it's, if you want to write a hyperbolic news story, you're going to look for the worst case scenario.